Hello, my friend, and welcome. One of the main advantages of studying in Australia is learning English. So, if this is a goal that you have for 2023, I highly recommend that you look at Australia as an option to improve your English for the future. There are many benefits to why it's a good idea to study English in an English-speaking country. And this can be from various reasons, such as improving your English for business, improving your English for a career, improving your English to help you to be given other opportunities for things like further study and so forth. So in today's video, what I wanted to do was just share a video with you from Ezge and Emek and share their experience in what they did and how they found studying English in Australia.
Hello!
Hey, welcome.
How are you?
Good, how are you? I missed
Good,
you.
good. Finally, it has been ages.
Yeah, come on in.
Let's go.
Okay, we almost talked about everything. I need your advice. I know you improved your English very well, and my cousin, my cousin wants to come to Australia to study English. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you don't mind, I need to ask you some questions.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Okay,
What do you
right.
want to know?
Thank you. What was your English level at the beginning when you came to Australia? Because I know he feels like he doesn't know at all. So that's why I wanted to ask you.
Well, yeah, I was the same. So when I got here, I thought that I'm beginner level, which is elementary. But when I got the placement test, I found out that pre intermediate level, which is not so much different than beginner level. If you really want to start from scratch, it's better to go with beginner level. But it all depends on the person, and everyone must take the English test to be able to start English course. So school offers that English test online, and he can check that his level, so he can feel better which level he is.
To know his level.
Yeah, so it will be better for him.
Oh, okay, I see. How long did it take to get this level?
So for me was 6 months for general English. Then I did IELTS course for 3 months. So in
Great.
overall it was 9 months.
9 months.
Yeah, and I was happy with this level. Right now I'm not so happy. I guess I need to practice more. But yeah, so for me it was 9 months. in overall.
9 months. And before I forget, what was your campus and what's the location?
Okay, so I studied in Brisbane campus, which is in the city, but they also have Gold Coast campus, which is 1.5 hour away from Brisbane city by train. It's really easy to access there. So you have two options, which is good, and both are really different places, but very close also. So if you wanna live in a city vibe, like let's say more job options, more like city. Brisbane is a good option. You have everything, but if you wanna be in like more summer place, beaches, small place, like you don't have so many complicated transportation and all that stuff, Gold Coast is a really amazing place. And you have so many stuff to do in both places.
He always wanted to learn surfing.
Oh, okay, that's the best
really?
place.
Oh, great.
That's the best place to learn. So he can go, even if he's studying in Brisbane campus, he can go on the weekends or even weekdays, go to Gold Coast, and there's a beach called Surfers Paradise. So yeah, like there are so many surfers and they're really good at it. You can learn from them, you can get some courses, you can practice yourself. It's a really nice place. So it's mostly warm weather. People very friendly. So yeah, I definitely recommend that.
Oh, really? I've heard that actually. I know there are some good spots in Brisbane and
Yeah.
Gold Coast as well. And I was going to ask you the accommodation. How did you handle with that? Because he has really like some concerns about it. It's not
Yeah,
easy
everyone
sometimes.
does.
Yeah.
So I have a cousin
Mm-hmm.
here, well in Brisbane.
Mm.
So I was lucky, and I didn't have to go and live with anyone else at the beginning. So I was living with my cousin for a while to learn around. You know, I was shy, super shy actually, because no English, nothing.
Yeah.
Was very unconfident.
Mm-hmm.
But then I found some friends. I made some friends from class, and with one of them, I went to share room. We rent share room. So you know, like there are some houses that you share the room, or you even get a private room.
Yeah.
So I did that, but I know the school offers homestay families,
Mm-hmm.
which is so you meet with your family, you can stay with them, you can learn around, and you can practice your English, which they're gonna be really nice people. And I heard from some of my classmates they do that. They were really happy, even though they weren't so good with their English. They didn't feel so good, but they felt really nice with them.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to explain them in basic English.
Yeah.
How they can live here. Culture outside, what they can do. You know, how you can socialize. So it was a really big plus for them. That's what I heard. I never experienced that. But yeah, I guess it's a nice thing to experience. So he can try that, homestay families, if he doesn't want to stay with you. Because I understand if you come here, you want to be your own, on your own things. And if he prefers, I really recommend that homestay families. Otherwise, he can try some pages that helps to find renting rooms.
I will mention about it.
Yeah, but I
Because
guess it's
great.
more safe. You might feel more safe in a family house, because you know that it's with school, so you have like kind of contract and everything. And if something goes wrong, if you don't want to stay there, you don't need to stay.
Yeah.
So it's, I guess, more safe if you don't feel so good in a really strange place at the beginning.
You're right. You just mentioned about making new friends. You met with some friends. And he's a bit shy actually. So he has some concerns about it as well. He asked me like, is it easy to making new friends or?
So at the beginning, I thought it's gonna be really painful for me to make some friends, because I was so
you
shy.
don't know English, you know, it might be
I felt so shy. But the good thing about, I was lucky, or I don't know, I didn't have any problem with making friends, because your all classmates will be like you mostly.
Yeah, makes sense.
And everyone tried to make friends, but they are shy. So in that case, usually teachers and schools involve, and they try to do some social events. You know,
right.
We had some student events which really they help us to get like, okay, how you doing? Like, you know, we were talking like not just English. You know, now we were talking. We were trying to understand each other, their culture. So yeah, like they had Christmas parties, some wildlife road trips, some beach activities, which they were really fun. But not just that, because we also had some communicated classrooms.
Great, yeah.
So that's mean that mostly the students talks and not the teacher, and you don't feel that you have to talk. No one makes you feel like that. So it's just so naturally you talk, you start talking about any topic that you like. And it was really nice because yeah, I guess I actually met most of my friends from that class.
That classes, yeah, great.
Yeah, that was a nice one. Then you start, of course, socialize more, going outside. You get more comfortable with everything. Yeah, so that's why I didn't feel so bad with making new friends. It was so smooth everything because everyone is like you. Then when you feel a bit better, you start going out and everything gets normal.
Yeah.
So yeah, like he shouldn't be worried about that. I know he will, but when he gets there, he gonna see that he doesn't feel any bad thing.
Yeah, and also it's good to hear the school has some opportunities like student events or these clubs, the classes
Definitely,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah. And how did you pay your school? Because it's the thing, you know.
Yeah. Of course, as you know, like we are allowed to work in Australia while we have student visa, so which is a plus. And of course, I worked and I paid.
Yeah. Do they have an installment plan? Like.
Well, yes, that's true. So what I did, so you pay your first installment before course, starting there, and then after 3 months you start paying again. So I guess it's every 3 months installments.
Oh, great!
It's so that's a really nice thing.
Yeah.
It makes everything easier, so you don't have to pay so much money at once before seeing anything, you know.
Yeah, he doesn't need to worry about it, I guess.
Yeah, of course, you know, like you never know what's gonna happen. So, and yeah, we don't own that money. And also, we had some job clubs, and a class in a school. So in that event, we usually see that like how to write resume, working rights in Australia, which is really good thing because you know it's a totally different culture,
exactly.
Work environment and everything. So you don't know what you're gonna face while you're working, and you know if someone wants to trick you or something, that's they have really good tricks. Yeah. You have really good tricks, like you know the law, what is your right, what is not. And they really help you to understand the work culture in Australia. So I got so much help from them. I start making my resumes, you know, and going to looking for a job outside, sometimes online. And it wasn't that hard to find a job after that. Maybe it took me like 2 weeks or something like that. Maybe 3 weeks, let's say. Because I guess like first week I was going outside.
Of course.
But it was easy to find a job, to be honest. For me, yes, it was easy. And you'll find so many people that trying to help you about that. But only thing that he should look for a job in an English speaking environment, which help.
And you can improve your English. Of course. But I forgot to ask the school name.
We talk a lot about it, but we don't know the school name. Okay, let me text you the school name because you might forget. And if you need to learn more information, I can definitely recommend ewbaustralia.com. That's a student agency, so they help with all the process. He can get all the information from there.
Okay.
And
can he get a
so he can get online booking through the website. He can book whenever he wants, whenever he's available, and it's of course free.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you found this video useful. Please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends if you think that it may help them as well. And from the video you saw that you can also make a booking if you want to find out more about learning English in Australia. And I'll see you in the next video.